Hi there, my name is Stef Wolput, nickname Wolf. I'm a member of the Belgian Invictus team. I have 36 years of service in the Belgian Air Force and I'm currently in my final year of active duty. About 10 years ago, out of the blue and over the course of a year, walking became ever more difficult. And by mid-2013, my lower right leg was completely paralyzed and it still is. The reason why is still a mystery. I had a very active lifestyle. I was a mountaineer. I was always into sports. And all of a sudden everything came to a complete stop. As a result, I fell into a deep black hole and I saw all my dreams, hopes and expectations fade away. It is weird what losing a limb or its functionality does to a person. You not only lose a body part, but you also lose a part of your soul. On top, you feel excluded from daily life and not considered as a full member of society. I only saw huge mountains which I was not able to cross. During my rehab in 2014, I learned about the Invictus Games that were held in London for the first time. And when I saw those guys competing, it gave me a rush and I said to myself, if they can do it, then I can do it. And gradually I learned to live with my disability. It was only from the moment that I accepted my disability that my recovery really kicked into high gear. I accepted to wear an orthosis to support my leg, and over the next year I learned to walk again, then bike and finally run. My disability was no longer the end of my life, but the start of a new beginning. My biggest achievement to date is summiting in 2017 the 8,516 meter high Lhotse in the Himalayas. It was the fourth highest mountain in the world, and I made myself the first person with a disability ever to summit Lhotse. This endeavor made that sports became an even bigger part of my life. Sport is my life now. I not only wanted to become better than others, but also better than I ever was. I wanted to prove that even with a disability, I was a person and that I was capable of doing things as any other able person. I wanted to prove that I was a genuine athlete and that I was a serviceman, no different from any other healthy or able athlete or serviceman. But now I realize that what I do and what I did was extraordinary. As Belgium participates for the first time, these will be my first games. I always wondered why Belgium did not participate before, as if we never had any wounded or sick servicemen or women. But still, I was very delighted to hear in 2019 that Belgium was setting up an Invictus team for The Hague 2020. Our team was ready for it, but then in 2020, as we all know, came COVID. We never had been in better shape when the news of no games were announced. We saw it coming, but still it struck like a direct hit. COVID did not impact my recovery, but it had a huge impact on my physical condition and impacted hugely my mental health. Also, that the games were postponed twice did not really help. Do not underestimate the impact of this. Not being able to train indoor with other team members or to take part in competitions damaged my physical, technical and psychological capacities. Especially the dark winter months were difficult. I worked so hard over the last years to reach a top level of physical fitness and I saw it disappear in a matter of months. But 3 moments from previous games kept me going. There was one event the wheelchair tennis player Paul Guest, who suffered a PTSD panic attack and was comforted by his playing partner. Another one is the 1500 meter final in Sydney, where everyone lines up at the finish line to applaud the last athlete to cross the line. And then there's a Dutch cyclist and now Dutch team leader who is riding as fast with one leg as I am riding with 1.5 legs. Since 2014 I'm looking forward to the games, competing against and with each other, showing the world that we are real athletes, each with our own story, showing the world that we never give up, showing the world that we are all Invictus.